Hi, I'm Veronica. Welcome to Yoga Stretch, a 20-minute full body stretch sequence with a strap. Lying on your mat, feet hip distance apart, toes turned out slightly, arms by your side, palms up, strap close by your hand. Begin to lengthen your breath, inhaling through your nostrils, allowing your chest, ribs, and belly to expand, taking a moment to pause and retain your breath. Exhaling fully through your nostrils, releasing any tension or stress in your body, taking a moment to pause and suspend your breath. Consciously breathing throughout our practice, lengthening our inhale and exhale. Relax the muscles around your eyes and your jaw, and set an intention for your practice, a positive word or phrase that's meaningful to you. And anytime you feel distracted during your practice, inhale your intention and exhale it silently to yourself. Bending your knees, curling your tail and lifting your hips momentarily to reposition your low back and pelvis. Grab your strap, take your right foot and take the strap around the ball of your right foot. Extend your left leg out long, flexing your left foot, pressing through your left heel, pressing your right heel up to the ceiling. Arms are close by your body, grabbing at the bottom of the strap closest to you. Shoulders down and back, lengthening from crown to tailbone. Pointing your right toes to your right shoulder. Use the strap to pull your right toes to your shin, feeling the stretch in your ankle, calf, hamstring, and glute on the right side. Pressing your hips evenly into the mat to keep space in your right side body. Straightening your left arm, grab up on the strap. Take your right arm out to the side, palm down, shoulder height. Take your right leg across your body, pointing your right toes to your left shoulder. Keeping the stretch in the back of the right leg, but also now getting into the right outer hip and glute. Keep pressing your hip bones evenly into the mat, even that right hip. Keeping your spine nice and long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take your right leg across your body, lowering it all the way over to the floor, stacking your right hip on top of your left, looking to the right, turning your right palm up. So still stretching through the back of the right leg and the outside of the right hip. We've added a deeper twist, twisting right at our rib cage. So right around your thoracic lumbar junction, mid back, low back, meeting, turning at your head to release tension in your neck. Each exhale, dropping your right shoulder closer to the mat to stretch through your chest and shoulder on the right side. Keeping your waist nice and long. Think about drawing your right hip away from your right shoulder. Feeling that gentle stretch, breathing deeply and relaxing into it to avoid triggering your stretch reflex response that will contract your muscle and build more tension in your body. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach your right hand for the strap, grabbing the strap and taking your right leg over your right hip, coming back through center. Inhale, exhale, take your right foot all the way to the right, sliding your left foot over to the right a little bit, taking the strap overhead with your left arm, reaching the left arm overhead, bending your left elbow to reach for your foot as close as you can, walking your hand down the strap. Bowing your entire left side, pressing down into your left hip. So stretching through the front of your left hip, through your entire left side body. So your obliques, your QL, your lats, that left shoulder girdle. Stretching through the back of the right leg still, but now getting into the inner thighs, those adductors. give your strap some slack, straightening your right leg to meet your left leg, foot still in the strap. Roll onto your right side, arms extended overhead. Bend your elbows and then bend your knees. Take your left arm out straight, keeping your right arm bent, holding the strap. Lining your right knee up with your right hip. Gently engaging your glutes to press your hips forward, drawing your ribs in to sandwich your midsection, and feel the stretch through the front of your right hip, right quads to the front of your right thigh. Even feeling this in the right shoulder, right upper arm. Slowly release your foot out of the strap. Flip over onto your back, knees bent, reposition your hips and spine. Shoulders and hips lined up, extend your legs out long. Heels sits bones apart, toes turned out naturally. Arms by your side, palms up. Scanning your body, noticing the difference from right to left. Relaxing onto your mat and allowing your weight to be held by the floor. Other side. Bend both knees. Curl your tail and lift your hips briefly to reposition your low back and pelvis. Grab your strap. Take the strap around the ball of your left foot, straightening your right leg onto the mat, flexing your right foot, pressing through your heel. Grab the strap close to your body, elbows to the mat. Left toes pointed to your left shoulder. Pull your toes to your shin with your strap, stretching your left ankle, calf, hamstring, and glute. Pressing your hip bones evenly into the mat, keeping your left side body long. Finding the gentle stretch. Straightening your right arm, grab up on the strap, angling your left foot to your right shoulder. Take your left arm out to your side, palm down, shoulder height. Still stretching the back of the left leg, but now getting into the outer thigh and glute. Keep breathing deeply, lengthening your left side body, so drawing your left hip away from your left shoulder. Inhale deeply. Exhale, take your left foot all the way to your right side, going into your twist, stacking your left hip on your right, turning your left palm up and looking to the left. Each exhale, dropping your left shoulder closer to the mat if it isn't there already. Feeling the stretch in the back of the left leg still, but now more in the left hip, outer thigh, but also adding the rotation for the spine, releasing tension in our back. Releasing tension across our chest and shoulder and neck on the left side. Drawing your left hip away from your left shoulder, keeping that space in your spine. Take your left hand to grab your strap. Exhale, pull your left leg back through center. Slowly taking your left leg all the way to your left side to hover above the ground. stretching your left arm out to grab towards the left leg if possible. Bowing your right side, bringing your right toes closer to your left foot and your right arm up and overhead, grabbing the strap. Pressing your right hip and right shoulder down into the mat to feel the stretch through the front of your right hip, your entire right side body, your obliques, your QL, lats, and shoulder. Feeling the stretch in the back of your left leg, but also in the inside of your left leg now. Reaching through the right heel and toe. Strap some slack. Bringing your left foot to meet your right, straightening out your body. Keeping the strap on your foot as you roll to your right side, straighten your arms overhead. Bend your elbows and knees at the same time, walking your hands down the strap to stretch out your shoulder. Straightening your right arm on bottom, but keeping your left elbow bent up and overhead. Lining your left knee up with your left hip. Gently engage your glutes to press your hips forward, but draw your ribs in at the same time to sandwich your midsection, feeling the stretch in the front of your left thigh, the front of your left hip, through the left shoulder, left upper arm. Slowly release your foot out of the strap. Roll back to your back, knees bent. Curl your pelvis to lift your hips and reposition your low back on the floor with your hips lined up. Straightening your legs, heels sits bones apart, toes turned out naturally. Arms by your side, palms up, shoulders down and back and apart from one another. Make any subtle adjustments here to get comfortable and feel balanced and supported by the floor. Notice your breath, observing your automatic breath now. Relaxing the muscles around your eyes and your jaw and allowing the rest of your body to follow suit. Feeling completely relaxed and supported by the floor. wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles a few times in each direction. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead, stretching from fingertips to toes. Exhale, release your arms overhead. Bend your knees, roll to your left side, using your left arm to prop up your head, right arm coming across your body, tilting your chin down to the floor so your neck feels relaxed. Using your right hand, press your way up to seated, legs crossed, eyes closed. Hands over your knees, thumb and index finger touching. Stacking your shoulders over your hips, pull your belly in and up to make space between your rib and your hip. Lengthen the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Inhale, expand your chest, upper back, and ribs. Exhale, pull your belly in and up and soften your hips, shoulders, and the muscles around your eyes and jaw. Inhaling your intention and exhaling it silently to yourself. Inhale your hands together at your heart, pressing your palms gently together and your thumbs to your sternum. Take a moment of gratitude for your body, your breath, and your practice, and anything else you want to add to that list. Bowing your forehead to your heart, namaste.